Welcome to the Christian Sports Podcast. We are breaking down the NBA from January 9th through January 16th. And this was one of those weeks where momentum really started to matter. We are officially deep into January. There are no more early season excuses. This week showed who's trending up and who's starting to slip. Here are the biggest winners of the week. Winner 1, Oklahoma City Thunder. OKC continues to look like one of the most stable teams in the league. They control the tempo, defending without fouling, and in close games with confidence. SGA efficiency and leadership keep showing up, especially in late games. This week confirms OKC isn't just good, but they're dependable. Winner number 2 is the Minnesota Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards had another strong week, leading with both energy and focus. The Wolves' defense traveled well, and their physicality overwhelmed teams that tried to play fast and loose. They looked comfortable and grinded out games, which matters the most in January. Winner number 3, Denver Nuggets. Denver had a quietly strong week. Jokic continues to control games without forcing anything. The Nuggets stayed efficient in close situations. They didn't just dominate the headlines, they dominated possessions. Honorable mention, the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis set the tone with physicality all week. Nothing flashy, just consistency, dominance, and control. And here is the biggest losers of the week. Loser number 1, the LA Clippers. This was a complete rough week from the Clippers. Bradley Beal continues to struggle to find his rhythm, and teams still look disjointed. Late game executions remain a problem, and the lack of cohesion is becoming more noticeable. Loser number 2, the Sacramento Kings. The Kings struggle to generate pace and late game offense. Their identity is speed and pressure, and without Fox, that identity fades very, very quickly. Loser number 3 is the Phoenix Suns. The Suns had another inconsistent week. One night they look unstoppable. The next night they completely lose their rhythm completely. January doesn't reward inconsistency. The Suns are just feeling that. Honorable mention, Indiana Pacers. Without Tyrese Halliburton, the Pacers offense slowed down dramatically. The lack of creativity and the tempo was obvious this week. And here is the Christian Sports Podcast special. Here is a game of the week. It was a Thunder versus the Timberwolves. This game had everything: physical defense, star shot-making, playoff-level intensity. SJ versus Anthony Edwards felt like a preview of the league's future. Both teams executed, adjusted, and played with poise. This wasn't just a regular season game. It felt like a statement and also a playoff, most likely a playoff game. The player of the week was by far Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA was completely efficient, calm, and dominant. He controlled the pace, scored without forcing shots, and closed the game when it mattered most. His ability to combine high usage with high efficiency separates him from most stars. This week belonged to him. What we learned this week: consistency matters more than flash. OKC is built for the pressure. Minnesota defense is legit. Denver remains the standard. Clippers still lack cohesion. Suns must find the rhythm fast. Injuries continues to reshape teams. January basketball exposes weaknesses. Late game execution separates teams. Momentum is still real and fragile. To close out the episode, here is the Bible scripture of the day. James 1:12. Blessed is the one who perseveres under the trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life. A reminder that pressure reveals character on the court and in life. Thank you for listening. See you next week. I'm out.